So if you can see my screen, kindly drop a thumbs up emoji. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's enough. This is where we stopped in the last class, right? Beautiful. So we stopped here in the last class, and then I intended putting an interview overview for this box, where we put an open job interview overview for this box. But for the sake of time, let's just dive right into what we have for today. Once we are done, we'll go back and finish up what we were meant to do last week. Let's dive right into what we have for today. Once we are done, we'll go back to what we'll have to do, what we did not finish on Friday. So yeah, what do I do now? So I want to work on, so this overview that you can see here, everything here is obviously connected to dashboards. It's obviously dashboard. That is why dashboard is highlighted. So you have to design for all applicants, design for job tracking, schedule interview, my message, settings, help, and center. So today we'll be doing all applicants. Once we finish, we'll go back to completing dashboards. So yeah, so I just hold on, I just come to this frame here, I click on it, highlight the frame itself, the whole frame, the MacBook, and then hold my Alt, which is option in my Mac, hold my mouse pad with one hand, use the other hand to just drag out, just duplicate it that way. So what do I do at this point? I just take out everything here out, and then I double tap to enter inside this dashboard, and then I just blind, I blind this. And then for this dashboard, I want to change the color. I want to change it because I come down to selection color, hit on this icon, hit on this detach, then I give it a DD gray, which we said is probably very, very dark gray or something that we used the last time. So I come over to this one, I hit on this applicant, I come here, and then it was there, but then it's blinded. I just open it. I don't know if you all can remember when we did, where did we do that? Okay, we did this first one and we highlighted it. We did this first one, we did this one. Let me just drag it out. We did it here, so I just dragged it, duplicated it, Ctrl Z, held my Alt, dragged it, and then highlighted on all. I did Shift A, added them all together, and then I probably gave it, was it a 16? I don't know the spacing. That was how we got here. Just watch your last lesson to catch up properly, So this first one already had a feel, but it was blinded. So once you open it, you get it. Once you blind it, so what happened here was that it was just the dashboard that was seen. The rest were blinded because they all came from one frame that was duplicated. I don't know if that makes sense. So yeah, you just come back here and open for this, and then we want to change the font. Obviously, I want to give it our color. I just go to selection column. So in my selection color, I can see that I'm selecting a frame that has two colors. It has a light orange color and it has a DD gray, a very dark gray color. So we want to change anything that has a very dark gray color. There are two things that have it. The font has a very dark gray color and the icon has a very dark gray color. So once I just come to selection color, I hit on this, it opens this, and then I hit on these three dots, the style, then I pick this, it changes, it's beautiful. So we've switched from this to this, and then we want to design something for all applicants. So I think at this point I will just come over here and then hold my Alt, hold my mouse pad and drag out to this place. Oh no, Shift Z, Ctrl Z. So I want to hold the both. I held on one. looking at your left panel, you would see what you are doing. So looking here, I can see that I'm only holding streamline. I want to actually hold this recruiting at the left side of my panel. So how do I do that? I just hold my Alt or your Option, hold down, use one hand to press, hold your mouse pad, and then drag out. Just drag to the point where you want to put it and keep it here, then remove your hand. Where did it go? So let's do that again. I just hold this and then I drag it out, leave it out there, okay, just to make sure, and then I bring it in here. So I want to do total applicants, total people that applied. I want to just give a rough overview. Probably total people that applied are like maybe 100. This increases over time as people are applying to just be topping up the numbers, figures will be. So it's not your job to give accurate figures. Now when programmers are programming, they know how to program it that it will be, actually increasing. This is just a design that you're doing. You just drop it there, you drop it right there. And then what do I want again? I want them to be able to search applicants. So we've already designed a search bar here. I just carry my search bar, hold my Alt, drag it out, more like I'm duplicating. But then this search bar that we have here, it has the same feel with this background. So at this point we want to give it a white feel, right? So we just click plus. It has a feel but not white. I just come to this feel here, click on the square, I take it straight up to white. I want it to be white. To even make it to be so pronounced, we can add a stroke. Yeah, but I would want to give this stroke our color. So I just come to this 4 dots, click on it, and then click on dark orange color, our color. So at this stage, instead of putting search here, we really know what he wants to search for. We just put search for applicant or something, and just change that to search applicants. Just change that to search applicants. And that's that for this. I want to put another thing there for probably filter or something. They should be able to filter, maybe they should be able to filter according to the stage you are in or something like that. I just change this to filter. And I want to change this to filter icons. I just click on it, press hold, right click, and then I come down to plugin. Obviously I'm going to use my Iconify to find the plugin. So I'm looking for a filter plugin. So just let your Iconify load. It works with network. Obviously I've said this time without numbering. So this is search filter, and then a whole lot comes out. So just pick what suits you. So I think I want to pick this. I just drag it out so I can see it there. I do Ctrl Z, Ctrl X to cut it, and then I come to where I want to place it and do Shift Command R, which is paste to replace. I told you, if you cannot remember this, just right click, you would see paste to replace, click on it to just do the same thing. But the shortcut beside it is easier for me to like work with. I just come here and I want to change this to a dark gray, just that feel. And then for this one, do I want to remove? I think I want to give it a feel, our feel. Yeah, I want to give it this feel. So with that, I will change this to white, which is F into 6 places. And then I would reduce this. I'll hold on my Shift G to bring back my layout grid to be sure everything is properly aligned. Just drag to the extreme while following a grid system, and then keep this here, and then I hold on this, highlight this. You can see I'm holding on the frame that contains a magnifier, which is that icon, and a search. So I make sure I'm holding the frame that contains everything. Hold on my Shift, hold on this frame, second frame that contains everything I need here, which is this. So I will do Shift A. What does Shift A do? It adds them in an auto layout, but I don't think that was added. I'll just do Ctrl Z. I will go again, hold this, hold my Shift, and then hold this. I'll do Shift A. It was not added. Auto layout added, but for some reason one is outside. This is outside the frame. Ctrl Z. This filter is not inside this. It's not inside this. How do I know? Let me click on this and I blind this. I see that the filter is still there. It means it's not inside it. For some reason it's not inside it. How did I know that it was not inside it? It's very simple. I added both of them in an auto layout. I can see that after my MacBook, at the left side of my left panel, after my MacBook, the filter is after it. It should be inside it. I can just drag it in. It should be inside it. Or what I should do is Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, down to the point where I made them auto layout. Just keep, and then I just take it out and then bring it in. I only remove my hand when I can see this blue fill. You can see this blue fill means it's entering, and then I put it. Is it inside? At this point it's still not inside, so we just manually drag it in. Yeah, it's inside now. How do we know? Let's check. Click on this. We'll come here and just blind. It goes with it. So we are blinding everything that is inside that MacBook frame. So it's inside now. So at this point we just hold on it, hold my shift, click on this, and then hold shift A. Beautiful. Auto layout added. I can obviously see that they are in one auto layout. So when I blind everything in that auto layout, so it means they're actually in one place. So at this point the space between them is too much. So I want to do 12. I want to do 12 while still making sure that it's, it doesn't pass. You can see my grid. So I'm making sure that it's just there. 12, I feel like 12 is still much, so we should do, maybe I do multiple of 4, we should do 8. If it's still big, we should do 4. If it's still big, let's probably do -8. And then I shift it to the very end of the frame. Beautiful. And then I feel like this is too small, so I want to increase it. Let me check. I just come to my typography, hit on this, detach. I want to look for my biggest style, 40. It's 40, not too big. Let's drag this out and see. I feel like 40 is big, so there should have been probably 24 or something. So let's do 24. Yeah. So I just hold on this, hold my shift, hold on this. As I'm holding on it, it's highlighting the both things that are inside the frame. So shift A, they are all entering the frame. So the 3 of them are now in the frame. That's the beautiful thing about frame. For the person that was asking me, why was I trying to make it a frame and not rectangle? So when I move, so someone is talking, admin, help me mute or remove the person. So when I move, I'm moving them all together. Beautiful. You can just carry them as a section. As that's why I always like leaving my things in a frame. It's easier to just move around or stuff like that. So shift A to remove and see what you're doing properly. You can do shift G to remove your layout grid. You can do shift G to remove your layout grid. Do another shift G to add it. So once you're done making sure that everything is properly aligned, just do shift G and remove. So for my layout grid, I can see that the post that we did last week did not really get there, but we can leave it because it's in a container that has a field that got there. Don't know if that makes sense. So the container, this frame actually got to the grid, so it's free to be inside, so it's okay. So we can do shift G. So at this point I want to get a frame, shift G. Let me just do my shift G to make sure I'm following my grid, and then I just drop that there. I drop that there, give it a feel. I want to give it, come right here, give it this feel, and then I just come, this is for corner radius, but when I put 20, it corners the 4 layers, so that's not what I want. So I come right here and click here. So I want to make 0 here, I want to put 0 here, so you can see what this did. Shift G, it just had it here and here, and for here and here there is no corner radius. That's exactly what I wanted. So I think I'm good. So at this point we want to just put in probably the person's full name. Hold my move, click anywhere, we're still using a layout. Let's choose. We are using should we use bold? Okay, 16. So I just drag out. You know how we drag out? Hold your alt, hold your mouse pad, use the other hand to drag out. Hold your alt, hold your mouse pad, drag out, drag out. I don't know how many things I need. So yeah, I want to put the score we gave them from probably their form. I want to put the stage they are in, all applicants hiring stage. I think I want to put applied date, the date they applied. Sometimes they filter by the first person to apply. They just pick the first 100 persons and critically look at their CV. They can probably look at the 1,000 persons that applied or something like that. So the date you applied is also important. That is why when you're applying for a job, you just filter and apply for jobs that were posted 24 hours ago. I don't know if that makes sense. So the job role, a company can have open roles for 2-3 different things. So they want to be very specific. And an action here. So I want to put all of this in a group, Shift G, and then I just drop it here. I would show you why I did not put it in an auto layout. So at this point I think I want to do Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. And first I want to add it in an auto layout, which is Shift A. But then I don't want to add it in an auto layout. I just did auto layout for them to auto layout automatically keeps it in a straight line. That's what I wanted. So I would go and remove auto layout. So they just helped me to straighten them, and then I'll do Shift G. I don't know if that made sense. So I just drag it in here. If you are very observant, you see that whenever I'm putting something on top of our orange, I always give it a white, because I feel like white. I know, not I feel. Not that white contrasts better. So that's that for that. So I will pick this up, the whole of it. I just pick it up, drag and keep here. Let's keep this here. Let's come here. I want to drag this out, and then I want to increase this a bit, and then I want to hold my alt, and then I drag this out. I want to put all the hiring stages. You must not know all this. You can always ask ChatGPT, what are the hiring stages, or you go and research and look at already existing works on Dribble. Just go on Dribble and search hiring UI pages. Just study it. So for some jobs they give tax, so you just put tax sent. They put in tax access for those who've accessed their tax. For some jobs you would see you are rejected, obviously, so that would still be there. You would see hired. These are the stages. There's obviously an interview stage, so just drag this down, and then we put in interview. And then what does it mean for someone to be shortlisted? All right, so let's put in shortlisted. I think I used to see stuff like something like that. So there is shortlisted or something. So at this point, okay, there was a double D here, so we just take one out. So I just come here. For this one, I'm holding on the frame. I want to change the column. Probably just give it a, we're using random colors at this point, right? So I just give it a, let's say, all right, thank you for that information. So probably just give it we'll probably just give it a blue or something. Let's give it this color. Let's fill. I just copy this code, Ctrl C, and then I come to the tests, and then I want to put in this enter. It's not seen, but we'll just open here and then drag it to the darkest shade of that fill. Beautiful, that's what I wanted. So I come to this rejected. I should probably leave rejected at red because I rejected. So we'll change sent, tag sent. So we want to give it probably maybe maybe this, and then I copy this, Ctrl C, the color code. I click to enter inside the text. Then I come here, I do Ctrl V, I just paste this, I open this up here, then I drag it to the, to the dark shade. Was that the dark shade? Is someone looking like this one? I don't know if it's my eye, but then it's fine. For this one, I think I want to make it more pronounced that it's yellow, whatever color that it is. So I come to higher. Obviously want to give higher a green. So I just come to green, copy this, Ctrl C, double tap to enter inside the higher, come here, do Ctrl V, enter. Obviously because it's the color of the background, so I just hit here, and then I come here, press hold and drag this to the deepest shade of green. Then I come to interview stage, I just click on the fill. Let's give it this, Ctrl C, I hit on interview, then I come here, Ctrl V, enter, then I hit here, then we drag it to the deepest shade. Then I hit this, I come to the fill, let's give it a purple or something, and then Ctrl C, then I hit this, come here, Ctrl V, enter, then we come here, we'll drag it to the deepest shade. Beautiful. So what do I do at this point? I just highlight all. Once I highlight all, I want to make them a component. So you just come to the right side of the panel, the right side of your Figma panel, which is this area. Then you can see these 4 things here. Create component. I just probably make it the component set. Click component set, make it a component set. So you would see where you would need this. So I just drop this here. And then I come to this one, I just take this in here. I obviously need it. I just take this in here. I personally feel like the image is big, I don't know, but let's leave it. So I will give you, it's meant to be your name and probably your email or something at gmail.com, the email you used in applying. So I want to reduce this, so let's give it a 10 regular, and then we just drag this, and then we just drag this, and then the whole frame, I want to drag the whole frame open. I think this is fine, but I think the space between these two is small, so I just double tap to like enter inside the frame that is holding the boat. And then I come here, it's having minus 16, so let's try minus 24. Let's do minus 32. Okay, minus 32 works fine. Is that really fine? I feel like it's now too close, so let's do minus 28. Okay, this is okay. So we'll come here, I want to reduce this. What do? I scale. I just hit on my K to scale, and then I just scale a little, and then V to go back to my move. And then I want to, the space between this text and this is too much. I just come in between them and hit on it. Once I click on it, I can see that they are 24. I can just manually drag to reduce, or I come here and make it 12. So I think 12 works fine for me. I think 12 works, so I just leave that there. And then I come here, hit on this, pick this score, probably give you an 84 or something, I don't know. And then hit move, hit outside. I don't want it to be bold, I want to be writing with 16 regular. So I drop that there. For the hiring stage, obviously, remember we created this component, this. So how do we use this? At this stage, this is a very component sets and variables are like I don't want to say a senior part, but an advanced part of UX that I just showed you now. So you are on file, just hit assets. Once you click assets, you will see all libraries created in this file. You just hit on created in this file, you just have one component. So I just drag that out. That's that used. So we are on file, I went on assets, I hit created on this file. If you don't see it here, it's obviously what is beside here. So you will see all libraries, you will see recent, you will see created on this file. Just hit created on this file. It brings out as many components as we have. So you just press hold on it and drag it out. It just follows you and you drop it where you want to drop it. So we already have that here. So apply dates. We want to give them, so I just come here. I'm not duplicate this, just hold my alt, drag out, keep that here, hold my alt, keep that here, and then over here hold my alt, keep that here as we change. So the date probably just give you 5th July 2024 or something. Just maybe you're applying for a product design role. Maybe the company opened for a product designer or something, and that's what you're applying for. For this action should be view full application. View full application. So this should be view full application. So I want to give this a line under. So I just come to stroke and I add stroke. Oh no, Ctrl Z. So I go back to my file. I can obviously see that this is just a test. This is just a test. What do? I do Shift A. Shift A adds a frame. You can see that it's now a frame. Let's do Ctrl Z. So let's do Ctrl Z. So let's do Ctrl Z, right? So looking at the left side of the panel, left side of your Figma, you can see that this is just a test that has view full application. So when you do Shift A, what happens? A frame comes here, and then there is a tiny icon beside the frame. Once I click the tiny icon, it now shows me that the text is inside the frame. I don't know if that makes sense. So you can only add strokes to frames. You can add strokes to text, but it won't give you what you want, So I wanted to underline. So this is a frame. So now I want to add stroke to the frame. I now come to stroke and hit plus. It adds to the frame. So we can leave this like this, or we just hit on it, come down to the stroke, these 4 dots, individual stroke. So I want to give it a bottom stroke. I think that's what I want. That's it. So that works for me. So the distance from the text and the stroke is much for me. I want to reduce it. What do? I just hit on it, and then I come here. I can see that it's 10. Probably give it a 5. Let's see, 5. Let's see, 5. I think 5 is okay. So for this view full application, I want to go and change it and give it our orange. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So I want to come to this, especially to this, and drag this open to this stage, because some people's name might be so longer than this. So when I drag this to the stage, I come to this one, the one inside of it, I drag it to, I click again to the one inside of it. Okay, this is the last one. So at this point, what do I want to do at this point? I want to make sure I come over to layout. I can see height and width. So I set the height to fixed height, and I set the width to fixed width. It means nobody's name will be longer than, will pass this. Nobody's name will pass this. Nobody's whatever will pass this. If your name passes this, probably cut it and it won't be seen or something, or send it to the next line. So I want to make sure everything is just just arranged and aligned. So I think this works for me. So I come to score. So since the score is just 84 to 100, so 100 is just an extra 1 word from 84. I just increase it a little, and then I just come right here. I just increase it a little. Yeah, I think I can put in an extra word, so that's fine by me. So for this, Ctrl Z. So for this, I think for this, I want to do Shift A, which is auto layout, and then drag it just a little, and then come here and do fixed. I want to fix all of them. Then for this, I want to do Shift A, drag it a little, Control Z, just Shift A, and then I want to make it fixed. Is that the highest? Yeah, I want to make it fixed. So for this, I want to Control Z. I want to do Shift A, add an auto layout, and then come to here, make it a fixed height and a fixed width. Then I come to here, give it more space, Shift A, and then I drag it in case the next application is actually longer than this. So this should be here. This should be here. In case it's longer than this, and then give it a fixed height. So I think this is what I want to do. So I hold this, hold my Shift, hold this, my Shift, hold this, hold this, hold this, and this. So all of them, Shift A. I want to add them all in an auto layout. Meaning I can move them all. They're now in one container. That's the beautiful thing about adding them in an auto layout or a frame. So the spacing between them, Shift, is too much. So I just want to reduce it. So I want to do my Shift G to bring back my auto layout and let it guide me. So I just want to make sure that this is starting where it should start. Just move it to start at this very point. You might have to zoom in, Control plus. I can see that it's not really there, so I just move it till it just hits. Then I come over to the other end of it. I look at it. This view, it's actually where I want it to be. It's perfect. So I think it's okay. What do I want to do again? I want to hold on this. So Shift G. I want to make sure this comes down because I can see that the text icon is hanging up. So I just bring it down. Watch. It comes down. This comes down. So I want it to be at the middle. So I think this is okay. So I just hold on my Alt, press hold here, and then I just duplicate as many times as possible. This should probably be all the applicants. Just keep duplicating. I think that's fine. So I hold on this, hold my Shift. Shift helps you to keep adding to, I'll click this, then do my Shift A. So I've added all of them in an auto layout. So when I move, I see that I can now move all. Just do my Shift. I can now move all. But the spacing between them is 16. The space between them is 16. Does that work for me? Let's try 24 self. Let's try 16. So with 16, I think I can add extra one more. I just hit on this, click like enter one, hold my Alt, press hold, and just drag it inside of it and move my hand. Automatically still gives you the same spacing with the rest. That is why auto layout is so important and so sweet. So I think this works. I just move this up a bit there. Beautiful. So right now I can now start changing the content and all of that, just to make it look like different persons feel this form. So I come to this one. I want to use maybe a lady jewel gold. So I want to put in jewel gold there. Then to this one, at this point, I think, okay. So why is this disturbing me? What's the spacing between them? 28 minus 28. Is that why? Control Z. I'm trying to just pick this, but it's not picking it. So what I can do is this, simple. I don't like stressing my life. So I just come here. I just double tap. It will keep entering inside. The whole of this. Remember at first, the whole of this is in an auto layout. So I tap and I'm in all of them. Probably this is what I want. So I double tap and it shows me that the whole of this is also auto layout. I double tap. I just want this. So I hold my Alt, press hold my mouse, and then I just drag out. I want to correct something. I'm finding it difficult to edit this. So I just drag this out to know what the problem is. Then this, drag it out to know what the problem is. I probably just reduce this, Ctrl Z, probably put it in Shift A in a frame and make sure it's 0 0. Then for this I hit Shift A and make sure it's 0 and 0 2. And then I get it here, and then I just hit this Shift A, and then the space between them can be -40. Let's see. Oh, that's much. -32. Let's see. Okay, I think -32 works. So I will now do Ctrl X. I was having difficulty editing just this one. I want to edit this, but it's not letting me. I want to edit the name, but it's sending me to, it's picking the email, so I just want to change that. So at this point I just do Ctrl Shift replace it to Ctrl Z. So let's make sure I'm holding all. Then I do Ctrl Shift R. Beautiful. So I just drag this to where I dragged it before. Then I make sure I put it at hog. So why is this not moving? So let's check. So I double tap. I just drag it to that point. So let me check if I can. I think the distance between them, I don't like it. I think it's too small. So I just click here. Then let's do -28. I think it was 28 we used. But yeah, beautiful. So at this point, let me check if I can edit individually. So I want to edit just this. Beautiful. Ctrl Z. I want to edit just this. I want to edit this one. So I just double tap on it. I want to edit I want to edit the gen. So yeah, let me just close this up there. I drag this out again, Ctrl Z. So I just drag this out, Ctrl Z. I want to drag all. I drag this out. I think I probably just rewrite it. For some reason it's not following. So we'll just do gen copy, then hit this. It should be 16. This should be 16 bold. It should be black, so 0 into 6 places. This is 6. Then I just drag this down here, and then we'll still with the same name. I want to put at gmail.com, then hit outside, and then we want to just give this 10. And I hold the both, Shift A. So I can go in here, I can go in here. Beautiful, this works. So hold the both, Shift A, and then get this here. Just hold this frame. Distance between them is too much. I think this is the issue. Once I make the distance too small, start looking difficult to edit. But let's see. And then hold this Shift A. Then I want to give them maybe 12. Is that still much? I think it was 12 we used. So let's see if we can edit just this. I think at this point I just have to. We just have to manually try and edit it. So we'll come. Okay, we'll leave this one, and then we want to change this one. So I just come to the email, and then I just, okay, I've written Jewel, whatever I wrote there. Then I come to this one, hold my T, just click on it, and then we write Jewel. All right, we're editing. Beautiful. Jewel, good. Okay. So we'll come to this one. We're just for the names, sandbox or something, I don't know, just anything. At this point, all my family members, their name used to enter here, so we just put sandbox. Okay, let's take this out, and then we just come back to Figma, sandbox. We'll give this one a lady's name. Oh my god, maybe Favor or something, I don't know. And then we come here, we'll give her Favor Ruby or something, I don't know. Just make edits. Make sure you edit your own thoroughly. For the sake of the lessons, we'll just move forward. 74, 64, 68. So we'll come here, obviously different dates, probably on the 14th, on the 12th, then for this maybe 10th, for this maybe 3rd or something. This one probably applied for to be an iOS developer or something. Just make it vary so it looks real. It doesn't look like a dummy something. Something. So we need to change the images, so you keep double tapping till you enter inside the circle that has the image. Just right click, and then you come to your UI faces. It's a plugin that you should have. Just look at the name, UI faces, and then with what we did the last time, you see how to get plugins in, and then you just get it in. I think I listed it for you guys in the material. Just let it load. You can see UI faces, loading UI faces. The UI faces simply it gives you free AI avatar that you use to just make changes to the available faces, just change. So we'll let that load. We'll give that as it's loading. So yeah, we'll come to this, we'll click to enter inside. Once we are inside, so you can see that this is the component. Obviously we made the component, so we'll just come here at the right side panel, this area. So we'll just come here, it's component, then property 1, this is component 1. So we'll just give it the second frame. So we'll come here, double tap to enter inside, really inside, and then we'll give it component 3 to just vary it. Double tap to enter inside till it's really on this one, and you can see that it's highlighting the component. We've done 1, 2, 3, so we'll take 4. This is how you make your life easy. You already need to set all these components. Pick 5. Then we'll come and double tap to enter inside. You pick 6, and there is still another component there. So UI faces is almost loading. So beautiful. It's up now. You can see UI faces. So we just go to where we want to change. So we want to change this to a girl. So you double tap to your enter inside the frame, change this. So double tap till I can see that. So I can see that what is highlighted is from here to this point. It's not what I want. I only want it to enter the circle. I keep tapping till it's just on the circle, then I click. If not, it will fill the space that you highlighted. So you double tap till you just just vary it. Have I picked this girl before? Okay, no, I haven't. For some reason I feel like her face is familiar. Probably my other works, I don't know. So pick this. I used to make sure I am not being gender biased. I pick a guy, I pick a lady, just make it look realistic. That's what UI UX is all about. Just pick. Sometimes I literally used to make sure I also intentionally pick other race, black, fair. Make sure. Can you see this? Can you see that we did not highlight this? So obviously it did not enter the issue. So Ctrl Z, delete, Ctrl Z. Oh my god, this is what I just told you guys now. So Ctrl Z, we'll take that out. So we can just take this last one out. Yeah, take that out. So all these names in your own change it so it wouldn't look not real, not so not so real. So I just always come out and make sure my environments are neat, you know. Okay, so I think I want to add a white fill here. I'll just do Shift A and then fill white. I want to add a white fill here, down here, Shift G, Shift G. So with that, I think I want to reduce the spacing between them. So since it wasn't even 60, since I'll just give it 56, right? 56 is a multiple, right? 56 here is a multiple of 4. Could I have even done 60? 60 is still a multiple. 10. Oh no, 60 a multiple, I don't know. But 56 is a multiple, definitely, of 4. So this is a 4-point grid system. The reason why I'm doing this is that I want it to breathe. I want to be, we added a white fill, Shift G, so you'll be seeing we added a white fill here. So I want it to move out, not to be so close to the fill, like, if that makes sense to you. So Shift G. So I think the spacing between this is too much, and editing it will be so manually, I don't know. So we'll just leave it. So probably I just give this one software developer, something very long, because that was the reason why I wanted it to have. Sometimes some skills can be very long and detailed. Software developer, yeah. So probably blockchain. I'm looking for something. Human resource management, very big. Oh wow, it's now bigger than, okay, manager. Maintain manager works. Yeah, so that was the reason why I just made it big. Some skills are usually that big. I think I want to pick her and then use my move tool to move her up. She just keeps going. That should be the first one. And then you just keep hue in the middle. Just trying to vary what I wrote here. That's all. I think this is beautiful. The only thing we forgot to do is that we did not add a line in between them. Some have a demarcator, some do not have. If you want to do that, we just come to stroke and we add plus. It obviously strikes across all of it, which is not what you want. So you just highlight your enter that particular one. No, all. And then I just come to stroke down here. I want to stroke the bottom. And then I feel like the black is too thick. So what I can do is, when I stroke the bottom, I just come here and then I give it a light green or something. So it's like something is demarcating, something is there but it's not there. I don't know if that makes sense, but I will just take it out. You're free to add it, but make sure you use a very light gray at that point. Make sure if you want to add that. So yeah, I think this is okay. We can duplicate this. You know how we duplicate? You just click on what you want to duplicate, hold your alt, press hold your mouse pad, and just let's duplicate rejected. It's the only red there. Hold your alt, press hold your mouse pad, and just drag out, but still drop it in the frame. Yeah, so they'll literally feel like they need to scroll up to see all applicants. So you are free to keep putting it down. In your laptop, you obviously scroll up to see more things, right? So it's okay. So at this point, I think we want to hold this, Shift G, Ctrl Z. I think I did something else. Shift G. The frame is passing. I just close down this frame. Still passing a little, so we just close it down. Beautiful. So I just highlight all of this. Everything here is highlighted. Obviously you can see the frames. Once I close the frame, they all go on. So I'm holding all of it. Hold my shift, press hold on the. Okay, before that, something is not right. Before that, shift G to remove that. Then we'll do shift R to add this ruler. See, shift R, watch here. Shift R comes, shift R to remove, shift R comes. So I want to drag this ruler. So what do? I press hold my mouse. I just come very close to this calibrations. Press hold my pad, the left side of my pad. It just brings out this icon, and then I drag it out to this point here. Then I go back again. I drag it out to this point. Then I go back again. I drag it out to, because I can see that the titles and they're not. I'll see apply date. See where this date started. So I want to give it that, that straight. So drop this here, then drag this, drop this here. So I just click on this. Remember they are grouped, so you can move them individually. This now we can move this. If I come to this particular one and click inside and I want to shift it, it just exchanges. So that was why I added them in an auto layout and removed it and just group. So I used auto layout to make them to be in a straight line, and then I removed the auto layout and group them. Grouping means you can always move them. So I double tap to like enter. I want to get to action. So I hold my shift, hold down on my your keypad, the arrow key that is looking at the left side. That is, so you just keep tapping. Yeah. So I come over to this one, hold on it. So you can see why I did not add auto layouts. I just grouped them so I can move them individually. So I hold this. I want to make sure they are all perfectly aligned. Attention to details means so much in product design. So it's not that difficult. You just need to pay more attention to details. So we just do that. Then once you're done with all your rulers, you hit Shift R. They all go. You now use your eyes to check if things are like properly aligned the way you want and all of that, So if I had more time, I'll probably reduce the spacing between. I know I gave them, because some people's name can be so long, once I reduce it, the spacing between them will reduce. But let's just leave that for now, so you can see that this is properly aligned. This is properly aligned. Yeah. Alright, okay, let's do that. To reduce the spacing now, you just come here and you drag. Once you drag, one of the reasons why I used to be very certain and sure that I've arranged, because once you do this, you have to automatically do all. If not, they won't be in a straight line again. So I can see that this one now, the width is 210. It has changed. So I just come to this one. I will hit on it, and then I just come and change the width to 210. So I reduce this like the other ones. I just hit. I just come to the width, and then I make it 210. It reduces. I just come to this, double tap to enter, come to the width. I reduce to 210. So this is the reason why you need to make sure the very first one suits everything you want. You are certain, because you can duplicate it as much as 20 times, and one error means you're going back to all of them to make changes. All of them to make changes. For advanced designers, there is a way to make this a component and change that. Once I hit on one component and change the component, they all change automatically. All the places I duplicated and used the component to just use the new size I gave it. So this is 210. Yeah. So I feel like human resources, okay, that was too much or something, I don't know. So at this point, let's see that. So at this point, I want to increase the spacing between them. So let's do 60. I've always wanted to use 60. Okay, also try our 64 again. Okay, beautiful. 64 actually worked. So we just come here and do 64. We hit on this one. You do 64. You change all of them. Come here, do 64. You hit on this one. Oh wow, we spent 1 hour already. We'll hit 64. Hit on this one. 64. We hit on this one. We'll do 64. We hit on this one. 64. We hit on this one. and then we do 64. Beautiful. I think this is okay. I think this works. So at this point, go back to your arrow. I'm obviously seeing that they've moved, so it's no more where. So you need to arrange again. Just to make sure that you're using your eye very well. You know how to bring back your arrow. Shift R, it just comes back, and then you just move it with your arrow key in your keyboard. Just move it moves. Because this is grouped, I did Shift G. They are not in an auto layout. I did not do Shift A. Sorry, I did Control G to add them in a group. I did not do Shift A. I first of all did Shift A to make it appear in a straight line, and then I right clicked on it and removed the auto layout. So I was doing this manually. I just dragged my arrow just to make sure I'm properly syncing. Yeah. So once I do Shift arrow, they are all where they should be. So I think this is perfect. I think this works perfectly. So I hold on this, hold my Shift, hold on this. Have I done that before? I want to add an auto layout in all. Wait, let's check. Oh, not. And then hold my Shift A. They are now in an auto layout. What does it mean? I can move them out, move them in. They are now as a group. So Ctrl Z to go back. So hold on this, hold on this, hold on this. I'll hit Shift A. So they are now all in an auto layout. What does it mean? I can take them all out and bring them all in. Ctrl Z to undo that. So the spacing between them, I think I want to do 32, and that's that. So this is done, beautifully done. So we'll just go back to complete last Friday's dashboard. So we can see that we've done a dashboard, we've done the all applicants. So there is still job tracking, schedule, my message, settings, and all of that. We'll do as much as we can do for this class. So let's do this right now. So if you have any question, you know how we do it, just hold on it on Saturday, come with it, and it will be answered. So after this class, I would upload a video recording, which we've already done, on how you are meant to be submitting your tax. You were given a weekly task which is due for submission tomorrow, so I'll show you how to submit that. The recording has been done already. It's just for you to just follow. So yeah, so we need to put something here and we need to put something here, right? So yeah, so let's do this. So for this, we want to put we want them to be able to see, this is a dashboard for those that want to employ persons. So we want them to see how many persons are to be interviewed on any day they come on the dashboard. So like a rough overview. Today's interview, you have this stuff like that. So I just come here and then I just hold my Alt, I drag this here, Ctrl Z. I didn't take all, so I do that again, put my Alt, and then I drag this here. Where is it? Ctrl Z. So hold my Alt, drag it out. Oh yeah, this is not a frame, is it? It's not a frame, that's why it's not dragging in. So what do? Obviously get a frame. You know how we've been doing it, just hit outside of it, come and check the size, 625369, hit on it, just come here, 625, I've forgotten what I just saw, 329, 369, okay, 369, enter. We're using 20 or 40, okay, we're using 40, just come here, the corner radius, give it a corner radius of 40, and then do Ctrl X to cut it, double tap here, Ctrl Shift Command R to replace it. So just we'll replace the rectangle with the frame. So at this point we just get this and then we drag this in here. So you can see that it's dragging itself inside that frame, which is a container. It's obviously highlighted on blue. We just leave it there. So we want to change this to today's interview. We want to change to today's interview or something. Just the interview you have for the day. We want to change to this. So we can write below are the interview you scheduled for today or something. Are the interviews you scheduled for today. So I just drag this. I want it to be in a straight line. Then I drag this. So I think this is okay. And then I move this up there. Beautiful. So what do I want to do? I want to I want to come here, just drop this, probably write FR for Friday, and then should they be in the sum for Friday, and then I want to give it a 16, not a 10, a 16 regular. Oh yeah, just come click on this, click on what you want to do, click outside of this, make sure it's highlighted. That was why it didn't change. Then click this, and then a 16 regular. And then I just drag this out. You know how we do dragging? Hold your alt, hold your left panel, and that's that. Probably just this Friday, just assume that the Friday is 20th. We are assuming. So I want to make this particular one a 16 bold. 16 bold, just get it very close to that point. Hold my alt, hold the Friday, Shift A. So the spacing between them is too much, so I want to reduce to minus 24. I think minus 24 is okay. So I want to add distance up and down. So let's do 5 here. Let's do 5 too. Oh wow, Control Z, no. Up and down 5. Let's just expand this a little and then take this to the middle. Take the writings to the middle. Why are they not going to the middle? Alright, let's do that again. Just come here. So we'll do Control Z. So I just come here, and then this is not responsive. So I just come here. So I just do Control Z back to the point where they were not in a frame. So I get this. Just expand it a little, then I hover on this, then I expand it a little, then hold my shift at them in a frame. This centering should work. This is working, this is not working well. I want to keep them in the center. So let's do 20 first, and here let's do 20. So let's see what's up. Okay, I think this is fair. So this 0, I want to give this spacing. We'll give it the spacing of, was it 12? Let's do minus 12. Let's do minus 6, minus 8, minus 4. Okay, I think minus 20 is okay. And then I want to reduce, get this in the middle. So I think this is okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. So what do? I want to give it a feel. I want to give this corner radius of like maybe 14. Let's give it a feel that is colored and see. Okay, let's see if I can reduce this. No, I can't. I want to give it this feel. you know. And then I want to drag this out here. I want to be able to add a whole lot, and then get this dark, change this to, okay, this is in black already. Then the Friday, I want to give the Friday a gray color. I feel like it's getting so much attention. So I just hold on this, just drop this somewhere there. So this is Friday. You duplicate Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, as much as you want, as much as you can see in this. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I didn't give a classwork. What I gave is a test, a weekly test. It's on the group chat, so just kindly read that. Yeah, so this is Friday, so this should be Saturday. So we'll give Saturday SA. So just leave 21st. This is Sunday, we'll give it SU. So this is 22nd. This is Monday, MO. Monday, Y. MO, and that is 23rd. So this is Tuesday, TU. This is 24th. Tuesday, Wednesday, WE. So you just drag out a little. You just come here, 25th. Wednesday, okay. This is Thursday, TU. Thursday and Tuesday one. So let's do TH. Alright, this is 26. So we just, hold on this, hold my shift, hold this, hold this, hold this, hold this, this, and this. Then my shift A to add them all in an auto layer. I just drag this. This is a Friday. I just drag this here. So we'll probably take this out. So this is 20. So this should be 20, 27, and this should be 28. This should be 28. So I wanted this. I just remove this, blind it. So I just come to Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday I want to give it to. Yeah. I wanted it to be at the middle. So this is just showing that the day is Tuesday, and then it will now show. So if you just change it to Wednesday, it should show those that you have interviewed for Wednesday. If you change it, so we just give it Tuesday. Just leave it there. So what do I want to do again? I want to show those that are interviewed on Tuesday. If I just come here and I write 10, probably 10:20 to 11. Interview usually maybe 30-40 minutes or something. 11 a.m. Hold my move, click outside of it, hold my alt, just drag it out. So I'll just write interview for probably product design role or something. I'm always using product design. That's obviously my field. Product design role in probably your company's name. What's the company's name? In Jobbins, or you just leave it. You already know it's your company, right? So we'll come here. I want to give this a dark gray. So we just leave that there. This is on bold, no. So I come to typography. I want to give it a regular, beautiful. So I just drop that there. So I just come here and I drag this down here. You know how Google Meet link usually look like? Dots. google.com/ just put anything you want to put there, just make it look like Google Meet link. And then I want to reduce that to 10. Probably just leave it there. I want to go and get Google Meet link, Google's icon. So I just come to Iconify. You know how we do that? Let's just go by it again. Even though we've done this over and over again, you just right click, you get to your plugin, you see Iconify, you open it. So we just search Google. I'm always writing Google instead of Google. So Google Meet. So Meet, yeah, not just Google. They have video stuff. Then probably copy or something. So we just drop that. Then, so we just come to this Google K to scale. So we just reduce it. We want to reduce it so much. We reduce it. Then we just keep it here. Just keep reducing. Then we just keep it there. Then this is copy. Probably you won't be able to just click here and copy it. So nobody has strength cram this. So you only need to give them this copy feel. So you hold on this, then hold on this, Shift A. They are all now in a container. Probably give it a feel of this light gray or something, and then give it the space. I feel like it's too close here. Probably give it 20. You can see that has increased. And then give it 20 here. Let it be in a curve. Yeah. So I think this is okay. But I feel like this black is, the icon is so shouty. Like, yeah, we know you want to copy. Why are you shouting? Why are you inching our eye? So just come here and give it a dark DD. Yeah. So we can see, just click on this, still holding your shift, click on this. Then you do Shift A, Ctrl Z. For some reason it did not go well. So we hold on this first. We hold on the time first, then we hold on the row, then we hold on this, then we do Shift A. For some reason it didn't go with Ctrl Z. So what do I do at this point? I just bring them all out. It's not me that they will stress, right? So you just keep this here. Probably they were too close. Keep this here. Keep this here. So what do you do at this point? Just highlight all. Do Shift A. Let's see. Okay, it worked now. So we'll do 4. I want them to be really close. 4 didn't even work. Let's do minus 12. This time, the distance between the two, I just reduced it. So I think minus 12 is too much. So let's do minus 6. So we'll do minus 6, and I just drag that right in here. So we'll just drag that right in here. So you can see on Tuesday, this is the person, this is an interview scheduled on Tuesday. So they can have as much interviews here and the timing, but we don't have enough space. What do I mean by that? I will just to show us for teaching purpose, just drop this here, click on this, all of them, do K, probably just scale it, and then duplicate it. So this should probably be another person's interview. Probably another time, probably after this one ends, so probably starts 11:20, interviewer needs to rest a little, and then ends 11:40 or something with a different Google Meet link, just stuff like that. It's a different link and all of that, but we don't have enough space for all of that, and I don't think I want us to reduce this much. So we just leave it one person. If we still had space, I did not apportion it might still work. Let's do Ctrl Z. Let's take this out, take this out, take this out, and then bring this in. It might still work. Probably this Google Meet is too small, so it's too big, so we can just reduce it to 10. Let's see if that will create space for us too. And then the spacing up and down, I feel like it's too much, so we just reduce it. And then we just reduce this. And then for this, we just take it up more. Did that bring enough space for us? I don't know. So we just, let's see. Oh no, it didn't. It can't work. Oh wait, let's take this down now. Let's take this. Oh, it works, but I feel like they're not breathing. You know, we know we want to add things, but it's not suffocates the test. Or probably we can keep it there. Okay, this works. So you just showing you. So this obviously should be another time. Probably 12 or something. And the link will obviously change. It can be, it should change. So you would hold this, and then we want to reduce the space between them. So we just come here and do -16, and then we hold this, hold my shift, hold this, and then shift A. Which spacing is there? Let's do 18. 18 is a multiple. Let's remove them. I don't want them to be in a group. So there will be space too. So you just leave that there. Leave that there for now. So I think I want to come here and make that bright. Give that a white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A white, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So inside all my orange, I'm maintaining the consistency that it should be white. So yeah, we are now left with this. Probably we need to finish. We'll finish it before 9 p.m. which is our closing time for today. So what is the dimension for this? You just pick a frame here, and then you just draw. You check the dimension. You have 774,381. So we just come here, 7 here, Ctrl Z here, 774. Was it 381? I think I saw 381. So let's confirm. 774,381. So this one 774,381. Beautiful. So you can now reduce 20 or 40. What were we using? I think it was 40. So we just come here, Ctrl X to cut X, not S. Then click on this, Ctrl Shift R to replace. Or you do Ctrl Z to just come here, right click on it, you see paste to replace. This is Shift Ctrl R. It replaces it with this. So at this point, I think I want to show their open jobs, the jobs that they are still receiving applications on. So you just come here and drop that there, and we write open jobs or something. Okay, this is we write open job highlights or something. Open, no, let's leave open jobs highlight the jobs that are still open, so they can just quickly, once they click close, it means they are no more receiving applications and all of that, you know. So you just come here and say below the performance of all your open jobs or something. Below are the performance of all open jobs. So that's for this. So we just come here. I think I want to put this because I want to show oh wow, Ctrl Z. So we just drag this here. Did it come? Ctrl Z. I think I'm muted. I think my network is having issues. So if you can hear me, which I doubt, drop me an emoji. If you can hear me, which I doubt, drop me an emoji. If you can hear me, drop me an emoji. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, drop me an emoji. The video is out. Alright, I'm about sharing my screen now. You should be seeing that by now. So if you can see that now, kindly drop me a thumbs up emoji. So if you can see my screen now, drop me a thumbs up. Beautiful. So we just continue. Thank you. We just had a network glitch. Thank you. That's fine. So we just come here. We just drag this to this point here. So we just drag that there, and then obviously want to make changes to this. So this should be probably, you open the job for a product designer. Then I just drag this here. I want them to be in a straight line. And a product designer for job in your company, obviously. So it should be the company's logo or something. So we just come here, see. So I just come here, I do paste to replace. So a product designer for your company, obviously. So if you want to employ a social media manager for your Facebook page, so this should have Facebook or something like that, you know. So this just stays there. So the spacing between them, I feel like it's too much. So I want to give it -12. Is that increase now reducing? Let's do -6. Oh wow. Let's do -24. Okay, I think this is fine. So this is that for this. So I think I want to put in the location, probably New York or something. New York, NY. and then I hit on this and I hit on this. I want to put in the mode. I just drag this out. So the mode is full time. So I think I'll be needing some icons. I just right click and then I come to plugins, iconify, and then I let that load for a while. So for the full time, I think I need a clock to show. And then for the New York, I think I need a location icon. So I just search location. I drag that out. And then I think I need a direction icon, if that makes sense. That would work. What I want is not really here. But what's closer? This is closer. Alright, a direction icon that will be here. I need to probably say I want to drag this here. Probably show 24 applicants or something. And then hold on this shift, add them here. Just get it here, get this here. So for this is for location, so it should be there. This is for clock, so it should be there. So hold on my shift, click this, shift A, and then the space between them should be 8. So I come here, hold on this, shift A, the space between them should be 8, and then we want to combine this both, shift A, space between them can be 40. I think 40 is okay. So we'll just get that here, right? So we want to put how much we set in for this, how much we put in for this. So probably 120K to $150 or something annually. So this is how much we want to pay, right? So we just get this color drop because we want this to pop. People will just lay so attracted to money. So we drop that there. So we just take this here. But I want to see the deadline when I want to close the job. So I'll just put September 30th, 2024. I don't know. So just shift A. So I just drag that here. Fill and give it a light. And then this should be 20 or something. Let's exchange these two. Let's make the fill to have this, and then the right top probably have a white or something. So we just come here and reduce. I feel like green. And then 20 might be much, maybe 10 is fine. Beautiful. So we just leave this here. So for this and this can be in a line, this and this can be in a line. So all of them now, get all of them, should say, in a line. Beautiful. So I feel like this our logo is much. So just hit K, we scale it down. It's driving so much attention. I want to put it in a V, in an auto layout. So I just did shift A, and I want to give it a feel, light orange feel or something, just to give it a base. And then the color radius of maybe 4. So this 4, let's do 0. So I feel like this is dragging so much attention, so we'll just give it a dark DD. So this is here, just a few here up. You know, we can now come here and change. Oh yeah, this was not, we didn't pick. We could have changed. So we just come to assets, come here and drag this out. Ctrl X. We double tap to enter here. So we'll do Ctrl Shift R. We'll come here. Ctrl Shift R, which is paste to replace. Ctrl Shift R, paste to replace. Come here. Ctrl Shift R. We'll come here. Ctrl Shift R. We want to use the component we made. So we'll click this, come over to component, probably hit on access, components, take the third one. This is a rough overview. Take this and this, take the very last one here, just to make it look alive here. So I think this works for this and this. So we have 20 minutes. Can we quickly work on one last frame? Can we do that within 20 minutes here? So let's work on the messaging frame. So we'll just come here and drag this to this. You know how we drag out, hold your shifts, and that's that. So we'll just come here and we'll blind this, and then we'll come here and change it to dark DD. Ctrl Z. We want to change the right up not. So we'll go to color selection, selected selection color, come here. So to select everything that has this color and then make them all this color. So I want to do my message. So we'll fill it and then we'll go to selection color. We'll click this here, then we'll give it this. So for my message, obviously this is outgoing. This is going to. So we can change this to message something. We can do my messages or something. So I want to take this out of here, just drop it somewhere there, then hold my Shift G, come right here, there. So I want to drag it down there. Don't worry if this is not clear to you, the recordings will be available. You just watch it as many times as possible to gain mastering. So you just take this. So I want this to be inside this one. So Shift G. Let me give it a stroke just for me to know where it starts and where it ends. And then this. It's not entering this frame, it's entering the whole of the frame. That's not what I want. So I will do Ctrl X to cut it. I will now come inside the frame. I want to add it and do Ctrl V. Then to enter inside of the frame. How do I know that it's inside? So go back to my file. This is the frame. Once I close the frame, it leaves with it. So that means it's inside the frame. Beautiful. Exactly how I want it to be. So I just close this and then I just drop this here. And then I want to get Shift R, my ruler. Remember all these rulers we use then? You can just take them out if they are disturbing now. Because at this point we don't need them again. We only needed them for all applicants that had something like a tabular form. We wanted to make sure it was in a straight line. Just take them outside of the frame so you will see clearly. So what do we do at this point? I just pick this. I want them to be able to search their messages, So Ctrl X, I want this to be inside of this frame. I do Ctrl V. So it's contrasting with this. So we just give it a few. So we'll give it this. Okay, I don't know if this sits well with me though, but drop that there, and we close this. We want to remove this notification bar here. We want to change this to probably find message or something. Take that out, Ctrl Z. Oh, so this should be search message. Search sends messages or something. And then make it light, bold, doesn't, yeah. This is to search everything that's happening on the dashboard. This is to search for just a message, so I think it's needed. So at this point, I want to move this to this end. Will you go? Obviously won't. So I come here. So we just, for this message, we still want it to, obey this line. So we should start. We obviously start from there. So what do we do at this point? I want to get something that has, yeah, this works. Just this, Ctrl C. And then I come here, I do Ctrl V. I just drag it. Wait, I want to drag this thing I brought in. I just drag it down there. And then I want to expand this. I want their message to be this long. I want to expand the second frame to yes, probably the one to say what do they want to message now? Who do they want to message? Probably want to say hi Jane, I just moved I just probably interviewed the last candidates for the product design role, and none met. Probably chatting their mates. A lot of persons can log into this company's account, and none met my expectations. Kindly reopen the job application for more candidates or something. Just something there. For more what did I spell there? For more applicants, I think that's the word we've been using since. Let's maintain that. So the spacing between this is small, so we just come here, hover on this. This is for spacing up and down, so we just reduce it. And then for this, the spacing between these two words, I think I want to increase it. And then I want to add something. I just get a circle, just drop that. I want to give it a green. This signifies online or something. There should be a way to know someone that is online. Just reduce it so much. And I just drag this here. And then I close, Ctrl Z, still in scale V. I just close this down here, and then this and this, Shift A, auto layout, reduce the spacing between them, get it so close to it, and then I come here, I still feel like this is much, so I just scale this down. I scale it down. So I feel like the distance between them is still much, so let's do minus 54, 56 or something, minus 32. Okay, I just do Ctrl X to cut. Oh, I'll Ctrl Z. I want to hold all, so I just do Ctrl X to cut. So come to this, to the gen, Ctrl Shift Command R, which is Shift Ctrl R, depending on what you're using. Oh, I forgot to add something, the timing. I just get this out again. I just get it out, totally out. You know how we duplicate. So I just hold my Shift and then leave that there. And then I probably want to add 3, we have 10 minutes remaining, 3:12 p.m. and then Shift A, and then Ctrl X, and then we come here, Ctrl Shift R. This is in auto, meaning once it's in auto, once I drag it will follow. If it's not in auto here, probably see a number. So I want to just take it to auto, and then I want to drag it to follow. So I think I want to reduce this. So yeah, I think this works perfectly. So I want to add them in an auto layout again. The spacing up and down, I want to give it a 20, and then I want to add a stroke here. But then remember what we thought we did earlier, the bottom, I want to give the bottom stroke, and then give the stroke a light gray. So the stroke is there, but you really can't see it. So I want to duplicate this. Before we duplicate, let's make sure everything hits our standard, because once you duplicate and you want to make changes, you make changes to all at once. I'm going to give it 0. Alright, I think this makes this okay. So just hold my Alt, drag out, hold my Alt, drag out, hold my Alt as many times as possible, you know. And then hold my Shift, click this, click this, click this, and then Shift A. And I want to do 12. Let's do 4 minus 20 minus 18. So let's do minus 20. I think that was okay. These are all the persons he has messaged or something, or the other admins that is in his message or something. Oh god, I think I could have made this a gray, a dark gray. Let's make it a dark green. Or I just hold on this to C, then come here, Ctrl Shift, paste to replace, Ctrl Shift R, Ctrl Shift R. That's why I love my shortcuts. Click on this, Ctrl Shift R. I think this is better. So once he now clicks on them, he will see there, he will just see a very faint part of their message. So once you click on it, you see their message or something like that. So for this, I think I want to remove this. I just kept it there to control, you know, our movements. I think I want to give this a light orange. Wow, I want to give it a light orange. So I will now give this inside a pure white. 1 2 3 4 5 6. I think this makes sense more. Shifts R. I think this makes sense more. So we'll come here. So we've done the dashboard, we've done my application, we've done my message. I think that's where we would end the class for today. Alright, the next thing to do is, you should also make changes to this, to all the UI faces here. So you just come to your plugin, right click UI faces. We still have 6 minutes remaining. Also change the names. You really need to make it look real, make it look like a real account. You shouldn't feel like a dummy something. No, it should be so real that people will be like, wow, is this app already on Play Store? Is the website already live? You not tell them, oh no, this is just the UI UX prototype. That's how it works. So all the places that needs changing, you change. So you are still meant to like come to the name and just maybe roots olive. This is a man, Richie or something, I don't know. Just maintain first caps lock. This is a man, Sandbox. I don't know why Sandbox is in my head, but Sandbox. This is a lady, Gold Cane, something, I don't know. This is a lady, Ruby. There's anything like that, I don't know. This is a man, so let's have Kenneth. Oh. I think this works for this, yeah. So next class we might design the very last. We may just pick one more here and design, or we'll just move straight up to prototyping them. So prototyping is something that might be confusing to some set of persons, so we might have to go by that, just give it a full day for everybody to understand what prototyping means. Just give it a full day. So I just want to organize this, just drop that there. So just take this low fidelity out, take this out. Let's be seeing the main work. So this was most of our teachings, sketchings, low fidelity and all of that. So just leave that there. So we can see the 4 beauties we've brought to life. So components should have a way of arranging your work that when you are handing over to the developer, it won't look messy and dirty. So yeah. So at this point, I think we should just name this the sign up frame. We'll come here. The dashboard frame. So we'll come here, and then we'll double tap on this place we are seeing the MacBook Pro 16, double tap, and then we'll call this the all applicant frame or screen, whatever you want to call it, and then you click outside, it changes. And then we'll come here. This is called naming your frame. You do this to properly hand over, and then just my message frame. So beautiful. So when you look at your layer, you can see my message frame. This is all applicants frame. This is dashboard. This is sign up. It's easier to locate. So this is sign up. This is dashboard. All applicants, my message. It's easier to locate. Beautiful. So you can see the 4 beauties we've created here. So this is the end of today's class. We have